What a day for a daydreaming boy. Okay, so the one news and note I have to start off with right off the bat is Kyle Schwarber is an interesting case right here. So I'm looking at his numbers, and he always seems to get big numbers for me. Like it's either nothing or somewhat big numbers. Like he got eight fantasy points last night. Phillies beat San Diego 6-2. He had a run, 5 total bases, 2 RBIs, no Ks. So he got 8 points. So you take a look at him, and what's fascinating about him is he's got, I believe he's got about 180 points total this year, fantasy points. Um, it does say he's second in position. I don't know if that's entirely accurate because every time I check this, these are ESPN leagues I'm in, and you look at the position rank. So he's at number 2 with 179 points. I don't know if that's entirely accurate because a lot of times I'll see position rank at like 5 or 6 with X number of points, and you take a look at how many points he has compared to other players at the same position, and he's like 20th or something absurd like that. So I don't necessarily believe he's the second position. Maybe he is. Probably should have checked that before I did the video, but it is what it is. But what's interesting about it is he's got a lot of points. He's slugging 500 with an on base of 342. So he's got an OPS at 842. What I didn't realize is he's got a batting at, and plus he's hit safely in 7 of his last 8 games, and he has a 218 batting average. And I was just upset. Who did I just drop? I don't even remember who I just dropped because I'm doing so many transactions lately. But 218 batting average, yeah, that's not good. And I just dropped, what was it? Was it Matt Chapman, third baseman from Toronto? I just dropped him because his batting average was so low. But Schwarber's got 20 home runs on the year, which is the reason his slugging percentage is higher. So yeah, second home run in a row. Like I said, hit safely in 7 out of his last 8 games. From rotowire.com, he's up to an 842 OPS. 20 homers, 41 RBIs, 50 run scores, 3 stolen bases, and 11 doubles in 69 games. He's got 9 home runs in his last 21 games. So he is obviously performing really well for me, but he's got a 218 batting average. So that sucks. Freddie Freeman had 8 points for me today, or last night. Altuve in the loss against the Yankees, he had 7. Batters did pretty well. Nolan Gorman got 3 points. Christian Yelich again has 5. Cedric Mullins has 3. They shut out the Chicago White Sox 4-0. Harper only had 1. He was actually my lowest scoring guy, Bryce Harper, which is funny. Yeah, I'm just trying to check it out here. Yelich has been doing decent. Like, he's getting me points. And I know his batting average isn't great. I know, like, his batting average is 240. His slugging's not great at all. I mean, his slugging's 378. 7 home runs, 24 RBIs. But, I mean, he's had, what is it? This again from RotoWire. He's had at least 1 hit in 8 of his last 11. Including 5 multi-hit games. Although RotoWire is a little, yeah, see, that's from 6/19. I don't know why they do that. ESPN has a funny way of doing things sometimes, because this news is from June 19th. I mean, it's the 24th now, so they need to update that a little bit. Maybe I'll figure out if I can update that myself somehow or something. But he doesn't have a lot of big games. Like I'll read backwards for the last 10. So he's got 5, 5, 3, -2, -1, 3, 2, 3, 2, -1. So, he usually gets you, 2 or 3 points, but then he'll get you a couple negative games. He's got 137 on the year. Says he's 10th in position. I don't think he is, but that's what it says. But then again, what position are they warranting him? Because like Kyle Schwarber, for example, is outfield, first base, and DH. So what position are they actually calling him? That's the other thing that I don't get. Like, it doesn't make sense. If he can play 3 different positions, what position are you ranking him in? Anyways. So, yeah. And Kyle Wright, 5 1/3, 10 hits, 4 earned runs, a walk, and 4 Ks. Fortunately, he got the win, so he got me 6 total points. With the win is 5, so that tells you something right there. I don't know, just not getting the good pitching performances. So Alcantara pitches for me tonight. One news and note. I don't know why I call it one news and note, but one bit of info. I did another transaction. I added Nick Pivetta from Boston. They play at Cleveland tonight. He pitches tonight. And I didn't activate Zack Greinke. I think he starts at home against Oakland. That's coming up tonight. We'll see how he does. I'm kind of scared of pitching him, to be honest with you. I might actually drop him. I might drop him and Steven Strasburg, the both of them. Surprisingly so. But again, I didn't do any research before the draft. Had I done that, probably wouldn't have drafted them anyway. I did that because I knew their names. Other than that, I didn't, I had no other reason. They just name recognition. I had no other reason to get them other than name recognition, because their stats certainly didn't warrant any type of draft pick whatsoever. But yeah, I got Nick Pivetta for Madison Bumgarner. I figured, hey, Nick Pivetta's stats are way better than Bumgarner's anyway, and why not use this fantasy season to learn more about the players? I already know Madison Bumgarner, but I know nothing about Nick Pivetta, so let's follow him along for a little bit, see how he performs, and learn this, use this fantasy season as education and just learn all I can learn about the players, learn all the stats, and, do much better next season, because I don't have very high hopes for this season, which is okay. I'm in 4th place, 130 behind 3rd. I'm just trying to see if I can bring up. I am 70 ahead of 5th, if that's any consolation. But I'm certainly not going to finish 1st. But that's okay, because I shouldn't finish 1st. Even though there's not much action in these public leagues. Like I joined the public hockey league. No trades or anything like that. I just picked up a ton of players from the waiver wire like I'm doing in here. And so far it's working, because there's a lot of what seems like decent players on the waiver wire in this league that probably wouldn't be on the waiver wire if it was a really active league. So anyways, I don't think I'm going to get the standings. I got to get a new computer. It's going to have to happen. Anyways, so yeah, that about wraps it up. Like I said, Alcantara goes for me today. Pivetta goes for me. I may have one other pitcher going for me today, although I can't remember. Like I said, I'm not pitching Zack Greinke. So, I think that about wraps it up. So we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for checking out the channel, and we'll see you soon.